a rolling, not a stop. Watch, don't never stop. Flow that got the block hot, super. Give me my respect. Give me my respect. I just took it left like on every bitch. Bitch, I moved to London. Got a sneaker deal, and I ain't fake a sweat. Catch me cause I'm gone. Got a damn gone. I go from 6 to 23 to pulling gimmies cause they scared of rap. Funny how they shook. Back the curtain by myself, take a look. Hey, I'm a hard hitter. Light skin, but I'm still a dog. I'm a tall figure. I'm a dog. Something wrong with her. Got them all bitter. Bill printer. I'm a yeah, I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstand. There's a game. It's a rolling, not a stop. They will never stop. Business and ran it for me. I let Ollie take it out, told him brand. I get 2 million popping that standard for me. Like I went blind, dog, you gotta hand it to me. Gotta pray, then I prayed again. At a moment, but it came and went. You wanna play with him? I've been playing you like 8 a.m. Pinky ring till I get a wedding ring. All my brothers cut them in on anything. And you know it's King Slim. She just said I'm bad. I hit this is a dance, man. Be the hand, is the upper hand. Got a bubble on my other hand. Ain't no 100 bands, bro. This look like Buckingham. Bills so big, I call them billions for real. Reasons to go crazy, got a trillion for real. They been trying me, but I'm resilient for real. I can't go in public like civilian for real. And I hardly take for revenge, man. That's hardly any expense. I him in checks off of all of my events. I like all the profit, man. I hardly do percents. A bit me resents. Started in this shit. They see what I got, and man, it's hard to be content. I got going on, I gotta represent. Hey. Not a stop. Watch, don't never stop. That's the flow that got the block hot. That's super.
Models all in this section. Lately I've been counting money every single second. Older brother used to. Now he carry his baby, I call it progression. How blue bottom wasn't overnight. Skin on my teeth, I swear I made it like an overbite. Yikes. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. And if you ain't heard about me, then you gon' know tonight. I'm a big boss on them, I've been grinding. I believe in manifesting perfect timing. I've been looking at the clock, like what the time is. Start to see my dreams with open eyelids. Got me like, oh. I remember days when I was hopeless. I just need some time for me to focus. Came in from the bottom and you notice. Like I changed up on them when they recognized me. I've been at it for a long time, so you know it's go time when they finally recognized me. Like I changed up on them when they recognize me. I'm a star, how could I not shine on them? I'ma get fly on them, hope you recognize me. Pray to the Lord, told him thanks in advance. Need a new whip and a place for the fam. Was the only one who would think on the plan. If you on the other side, better stay where you stand. Models up in the section. Lately I've been counting money every single second. Every morning I wake and count up the blessings. That's the only way to turn the L into a lesson. How I grew up on them wasn't overnight. Skin on my knee from the time stole my bike. I've been dreaming about this moment all my life. And if you ain't know about me, I got a show tonight. I'm a big boss on them, I've been grinding. I believe in manifesting perfect timing. I've been looking at the clock like what the time is. Start to see my dreams with open eyelids. Got me like, oh. I remember days when I was hopeless. I just need some time for me to focus. Came in from the bottom and you notice. Like I changed up on them when they recognize me. I've been at it for a long time, so you know it's go time when they finally recognize me. Like I changed up on them when they recognize me. I'm a star, how could I not shine on them? I'ma get fly on them, hope you recognize me. Pray to the Lord, told him thanks in advance. Need a new whip and a place for the fam. Was the only one who would think on the plan. If you on the other side, better stay where you stand. Yeah.
Hey guys!
Keep on rocking in the free world. 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 Yeah, go ahead, go and do what you want. Live free, do what you want. Ride around town, ride a bike or something. Stay carefree, live life or something. Man, I know all the times they putting you down. I know it take a lot just to put up a smile, but for now, do things you ain't did in a while. Blue dress, ooh girl, I'm feeling your style. We out to get it. We on that, we about to shut down the city. We made a, we found a force in our city.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Orlando Magic facing Team World. Now, here's Doncic. A look at the Magic starting group. Tracy McGrady is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Shaq in at the center position. Hardaway dishes to McGrady. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. McGrady.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here is McGrady. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Outside Hardaway. Over Doncic. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. McGrady covering. Good ball movement here by Team World. Pass to Barrett, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Hardaway against Doncic. Outside Hardaway for 3. Hill. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal with the rebound. It's been a quick start for Orlando. Howard kicks to Hill. Misses the 3. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Team World with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Clark, the pass to Doncic. Here's the teardrop. He doesn't hit that one. And Orlando will come the other way. Now, here is McGrady. He's tightly guarded. Left side Hardaway. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 7. Hardaway, no good. Doncic outside. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Now here is Hardaway. Dishes to Howard. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Hachimura. Clark, the pass to Hachimura. Basket counts.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Nelson looking around, passes it to Lewis. And it's Melly with the rebound. Team World trails by 5, and the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That's his first foul. Here's Melly. To the paint. Here's Doncic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
What a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
Lewis outside. For 3, Nelson. Rebound by Team World. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
And that one, good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Poked away. And the fast break now for Team World. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Inside, triple loop. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Team World called for the foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Team World.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Now here's Anderson. And he banks in the layup.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
For Team World, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. And he makes the first. The Magic making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Orlando trailing here. Here's Francis, powered down with both hands.
Boy, really love the athleticism Francis has. Gets off the floor quickly to jam it home.
Here's a Kobe. He's got 6. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wagner, 5 to shoot. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Francis. Good work there as it goes.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Doncic feeling it out. Fires the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
I ain't said anything before. I don't really give a... Oh, man. 'Cause I'm all in.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Orlando, Turkoglu is out there with Scott. Then there's Grant, and it's Skiles in at the 1 spot. Here's a Kobe. It's stolen. Here's Francis. The shot. Scott. Good. Scott's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. The pass to a Kobe. Off target from outside.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Orlando making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Grant, and it's Howard in for Hedo Turkoglu. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Outside, Scott. Now here's Shaq. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Pass to Hachimura. On the mark with the 15-footer. Hachimura's got 6.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Kicks to O'Neal. 13 feet away. Here's Howard. Outside, Scott from deep three-point range. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Magic. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Skiles. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And Skiles gets it to go. Team World trails by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
No good from Clark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And Orlando has possession. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. The 15-footer, good. Barrett's got his first points in this one.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come on.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Team World trails by 7. Here's Clark. And Lewis comes to help. Pass to Barrett. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Okogie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. Hill pulls it in. Orlando leading by 7. Here's McGrady. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
And it's Team World with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Okogie. He kicks to Barrett. Good ball movement here by Team World. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Pulls it from the elbow. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Hachimura. Lewis covering.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And Team World calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So both teams making some changes here. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Howard. To the inside. And the fast break now for Team World. Barrett with the ball. Grant Hill covering. Back to Doncic. For the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. High arcing shot. Here's Melly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Team World shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for him. Good on both. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Orlando with the ball. They've got Clark. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic. Then it's Barrett, and it's Hachimura in a power forward. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. They trail by 9 points. And for the Magic, O'Neal is out there with Howard. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Hill in at the small forward spot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Doncic bounce pass. And it's sent back by Howard. Doncic against McGrady. In the corner, Hardaway with it. They double-team Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Doncic with it. Grant Hill covering. Team World with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hardaway for 3. Rebound by Team World.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Clark, and the shot goes in.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Magic leading by 11. Passes to O'Neal. Hardaway for 3. Nice D from Doncic.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that foul is called on Grant Hill. That's his first foul. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Doncic right side. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Doncic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Team World. Here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Anderson. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly, but they recover it. Barrett the pass to Hachimura. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Okogie's checked in for Barrett. And the Magic making a change here as well. Scott's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Up top, Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's against Anderson. That shot off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Scott, basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. Scott's got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Clark, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
It's deflected.
You know, I like that Doncic, guys, doesn't back down on defense and tries to make it hard for his opponents.
And the basket by Okogie.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Francis' shot is off. Team World trails by 9. Right wing, the pass to Hachimura. Again, Team World good for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Orlando leading by 7. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Doncic against Nelson. Pass to Okogie. And beyond the arc, they grab their own miss.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That one falls. And the Magic lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Scott. Lays it up and banks it in. Scott's got 4 points now in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Magic?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Doncic. Second chance shot, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Kept alive, Howard uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard's got 8.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Nelson outside. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That is his first foul of the game. Howard with the steal. Here's Skiles. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Doncic. Barrett is out there with Clark, and it's Okogie in at the 2 spot. Howard. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Howard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic. It's stolen by McGrady. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Okogie, the pass to Melly. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And a miss there on the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Orlando leading by 14. Pass to O'Neal. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. No good from Howard.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the first one goes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Team World. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Doncic. Hardaway's checked in for the Magic. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The drive by Hill, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when we're talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Doncic outside. And there's the pass to Barrett. That shot off, and Orlando will come the other way. Here's Hardaway. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Team World trails by 17. Tipped away. Hill with it. Picked up by Barrett. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Hill. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Clark kicks to Barrett. Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So he gets them both. Magic leading by 17. Pass to Shaq. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Doncic against Hardaway. Pass to Hachimura. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Hardaway against Doncic. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
With some arc, and it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Here's Hardaway. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there it is for him.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Dwight Howard.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Team World. It's an 18-point game. Doncic outside. Free throw line jump shot. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. They double team Howard. Clark the pass to Hachimura. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Hill. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him Pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And Team World calls time here. They're trailing by 17. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Nelson. Yes, that goes in.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Lewis gets the bucket.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Orlando now. Anderson kicks to Lewis. Good on the triple. And the Magic lead by 20.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
And it's Team World with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Skiles. Rebound by Team World.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
That one good for 2.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.